Those with swords who choose to keep them sheathed are the truest of leaders. As Seneca said in Book 3 of On Anger, "He who has great power should use it lightly." The leaders that we look down on either have strength and abuse their power on their constituents, or they are weak and bend the knee at the first conflict. As Stoics, our mentality is to endure pain and hardships. But in order to endure, we must be capable human beings. To be truly Stoic leaders, we must find the delicate balance between strength and restraint, knowing when to wield our swords with purpose and when to keep them sheathed for the greater good. In today's lesson, we will discuss how to be dangerous, or in other words, capable, and how to show restraint based on the teachings of the Stoic leader, Seneca. As always, remember to subscribe and tell us about your Stoic journey in the comments below. Now, let's add some steel wisdom to our tool belts. You must be able to protect those in your care. Imagine for a moment, in the middle of the night, someone breaks into your house. You wake up with a start and notice your child in his cradle, your wife beside you, and a stranger at your door. In that chilling moment, the concept of power takes on a whole new meaning. It's not just about physical strength or influence. It's about the ability to protect those in your care, those you are responsible for. If, in the years leading up to this break-in, you found yourself spending your days playing video games and waking up at noon on weekends, you would not be prepared. You would recoil and second-guess yourself as you walk to the door and peer through the cracks. You would be disrespected. You would be seen as a coward. Or the burglar would commit the worst-case scenario when he sees he is more powerful than you. If you, in this moment, are working out, preparing for the worst, getting up early and going for runs outside, fortifying your mind, then perhaps you will be the one who is in charge in this hypothetical. Without a moment's hesitation, you stealthily rise from the bed, your every movement calculated to avoid detection. In the dim glow of the moonlight filtering through the curtains, you close the distance between you and the intruder, heart pounding in your chest. As the invader prowls through the darkened room, you gather your resolve and, with a swift and silent determination, seize the element of surprise. The intruder, overpowering him with a blend of skill and ferocity. The struggle is brief but intense, and as the trespasser is subdued, a wave of relief washes over you. The safety of your loved ones has been secured through your courageous actions, and you stand as the unwavering guardian of your family. You must be self-reliant. Think for a moment about something or someone whom you cannot imagine living without. Think about what they provide in your life and how much you appreciate it. Now, imagine they are not there anymore. As a man, would you be able to fill the void of their responsibility and shoulder it as your own? If the answer is no, that is okay. Now you are aware of what you need to work on at this moment. To be self-reliant, it is to be a rock. It is to be someone who can carry any burden if need be, without any help. Think about the undeniable truth that life is unpredictable, and it has a way of throwing challenges at you when you least expect it. In these moments of trial, you can't afford to rely on others to bail you out. The concept of self-reliance isn't just a philosophical ideal. It's a practical necessity. It's about cultivating your inner strength to weather any storm and face every adversity head-on. Comfort is the enemy of progress, and in your pursuit of self-reliance, you must be willing to step out of that cozy cocoon. Consider the proverb, "Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime." This timeless wisdom underscores the importance of acquiring skills and knowledge that make you self-sufficient. It's not just about solving immediate problems, but about equipping yourself with the tools to handle any challenge life throws your way. The uncomfortable truth is that relying on others might offer temporary relief, but true empowerment comes from being the master of your fate, capable of fishing for yourself. Now, as you reflect on those aspects of your life you can't imagine living without, use them as motivation to propel yourself towards self-reliance. Break free from dependency, embrace discomfort, and take charge of your destiny. The burden of responsibility is heavy, but a self-reliant individual shoulders it without hesitation, knowing that the strength developed in adversity is the key to a life of resilience and fulfillment. You must show restraint and not have to use your power. The test of a real man goes beyond sheer physical strength. It encompasses the wisdom to discern when to unleash that strength and when to withhold it. A genuine demonstration of power is not in the constant display of dominance, but in the ability to navigate situations with a discerning mind and an understanding of the responsibility that comes with strength. The person who garners admiration and respect is not the one who constantly flexes his muscles, but rather the leader who can show vulnerability while maintaining an unwavering strength beneath the surface. True strength lies in the ability to let one's guard down, fostering an environment where others feel comfortable, yet always keeping a sharp and vigilant edge. This duality is what separates a true leader from a mere authoritarian figure. The individual others look up to is one who commands respect not through fear, but through a balanced display of power and restraint. A leader who understands the judicious use of power is someone to whom others willingly submit, not out of fear, but out of trust and admiration. Such a person is approachable, creating an atmosphere where individuals feel empowered to contribute their best efforts. It's the understanding that the mere possession of power does not automatically command respect. Rather, it's the conscious decision to wield that power judiciously, only when absolutely necessary, that truly defines a person of strength and character. You must realize that this is your responsibility. It is surely the short end of the stick to have to be the one to break a sweat, as opposed to the one who someone is breaking a sweat for. But it is your responsibility. There is no way around it. Those who choose to spend their lives with their nose in their phone and their foot out of the gym pay for it in self-doubt and depression. It is in your biology to only be satisfied once you are prepared. If you have an exam tomorrow and you wake up in a sweat, you are aware that you cost your happiness by being less prepared. Only the studied individuals in that scenario can wake up with a trace of a grin on their face. The same applies to strength. When you are facing that robber at the door, you may have a pang of fear of what may come when you get out of bed to take care of the situation. But if you know how to handle yourself, you can get on your feet. If not, you might find yourself paralyzed by the weight of your own inadequacy. Being a man goes beyond physical strength. It encompasses mental fortitude, resilience, and the ability to face challenges head-on. It's about shouldering the responsibility, not just for yourself, but for those who depend on you. Life may not always seem fair, and the burden may appear heavier than it should be. Yet, it's crucial to recognize that this burden is the essence of your responsibility, and to take it on without complaining. It's the duty you bear as a man to stand tall in the face of adversity. Whether it's shoveling snow at 6 in the morning, checking on strange noises in the night, or putting in the extra hours at work. These are not mere inconveniences, but rather rites of passage that define your character. Being the one who provides requires discipline and sacrifice. While others may indulge in momentary pleasures, you are building a foundation that will withstand the test of time. It's a biological imperative to seek satisfaction through preparation and effort. The satisfaction that comes from knowing you are equipped to handle whatever challenges life throws at you. So, as you face the unknown, whether it's an impending exam or a potential threat at your doorstep, remember that the trace of a grin on your face is earned through preparation. Embrace the responsibility to be the man who doesn't shy away from the hard work, who doesn't let fear paralyze him, but instead uses it as fuel to conquer the challenges that lie ahead. It's your duty, your responsibility, and in fulfilling it, you discover the true measure of your strength and resilience. As always, remember to subscribe and tell us about your stoic journey in the comments below.